Hello! Welcome to the Johto region. We're the Route to Victory Road, a podcast that chronicles our journeys through the main series titles of the Pokemon franchise. I'm your host, Pokemon Professor Mackenzie, and I'm joined today, as always, by my wonderful co-host and partner, Jaylee.
Hello, Mackenzie.
Hello.
Hello, Pokemaniacs. Hello, listeners and everybody.
Hello, everyone. Happy Friday.
Yes.
Welcome back to the world of Pokemon. We're happy that
Pokemon.
you're here. We're happy you're joining us. How was your week?
My week was good. Pretty just boring and mundane. Lots of work. I don't know, lots of... Oh, no, I'm a boring person this week. I don't have anything. Nothing's new. How was your week?
It was okay. I was sick.
Big sigh from Gucci. Gucci likes when one of us are sick or we stay home and spend more time with her.
Yeah, hasn't happened this week, so she's sad about it.
Yeah.
You had an eventful day after the day I was sick.
I did?
Yeah.
What happened?
You went shopping.
I went shopping.
Do you remember?
I went shopping.
Okay. I didn't know if there was anything exciting to tell.
I don't know. I went shopping. I don't know, did girly things. Got my hair done. I went shopping. I didn't really do...
Yeah, you got your hair done. That's a big thing.
It's a thing.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yeah.
We're going to do a new segment today that we're introducing for the first time right now, but we've been talking about it for a little bit.
Yeah.
We're going to call it side questing.
Side quest? Side questing?
Side
I
quest.
don't like the ing.
No? Okay,
No.
side quest.
Welcome to Side Quest. This is where Mackenzie gets to brag about all of the other games other than Pokemon that he's been playing this week.
Oh, you get to brag too.
I'm not really playing too much without you, though. I have my Twitch that I play on and we play on, but I think this segment is more interesting for you to talk about what game you're really delving into this week, because there's so many games that you become so passionate about and you love and you want to talk about them nonstop, so now's your chance. What's your side quest this week?
What I've been playing, other than Pokemon this week, is a game called Vampire Survivor, which is free on phones and like $4 on Steam or something like that. And it's a roguelike where you walk around, and that's literally all you do. You just walk around, and the game will give you experience points because your character fires weapons at intervals. You get upgrades when you get to certain experience levels, because you'll, like, quote-unquote level up, and then you get to choose a new weapon, or you get to choose like an auxiliary power. The weapons will add like a new damage source to your character, and you can have a maximum of 6 weapons per character. And then the auxiliary powers are all passives that either boost your damage or like boost how often you do your damage, or like they increase your move speed or whatever. But the only input that you have as a player is what upgrade you pick and where your character moves.
And you're constantly shooting at villains.
You're constantly shooting, and like enemies are like always approaching you.
I watched you play a bit of it. It looks really fun. It looks, I don't know, it hurt my eyes when I was watching a little bit of it, but...
Yes, it does get, it gets a little visual noisy. I find that too, even as the player. I find that like sometimes it's like hard to stay focused on what I'm doing because there's too much going on. For anyone who hasn't seen the game, it's very like NES, Super Nintendo style graphics, Castlevania themed.
We love that.
Yes, I love Castlevania. Castlevania is one of my favorite franchises. So I like that, but it's very retro graphic. All the enemies that you're fighting, it's called Vampire Survivors, but you play as vampire hunters, and you're fighting like Castlevania bad guys, like bats and Medusa heads.
Oh, that's cool.
And skeletons and things like that, and like wolfmen come up eventually and things like that. It's really cool. I like that.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun, and I've put a bit of time. I'd have to check how much time I put into it. For next week, I'll check how much time I've put into the game.
Deal.
But it's been enough to unlock. You start with one character unlocked, and I now have 13 characters.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I've been playing a bit, but and that's been a week now, I think I've been playing.
Really? That's crazy.
Yeah, we'll see how much time I put in.
No, I'm glad you're having fun with that.
You also have a game to talk about, a game that we've both been playing together.
Fortnite?
Sure, if you want to talk about
Cheetahs?
Fortnite.
We play a lot of games
thinking about
together.
Lego, but
Lego! Okay, I guess, yeah. We have games that we stream, but not on stream. We've been playing... What Lego? It's a Star Wars Lego on the PS5.
Star Wars Lego, the Skywalker Saga.
Yeah, it's really fun. It's really cute. I love just walking around and breaking things.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's been a lot of fun.
We've unlocked a bunch of characters and have gone through 2 episodes. I don't think we finished the second one, have
we did. Yep. Yeah, we're on episode 3 now.
Wow. Yeah, it's pretty cute. I really like that game.
So you play through the original 9 films, and then there's also add-ons to add things like Solo and Rogue One and not Obi-Wan Kenobi, but the other one,
There's
Andor.
Yeah. Bad Batch is on there too, I saw.
Bad Batch, yep. Bad Batch is also on there. So it's funny because you can get... oh no, I guess Kenobi is on there because because you can get the Inquisitor lady.
Oh.
But I don't think you get the other Inquisitors. I think you only get the one Inquisitor lady.
Oh, weird. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we'll have to play it all.
Yeah, but it's funny that they have Rogue One and Andor, because that means that you can get 2 versions of Cassian.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Back to the world of Pokemon?
Yep, back to the world of Pokemon.
Nice.
This week, we were going to Cianwood City. But we start our week in Ecruteak.
Yes. And I did not go back to any of the towers. You
didn't?
No, I forgot about them. And I feel like this week was a lot of, let's start this quest, let's start this adventure, but then nothing got finished. Maybe it was just me. Maybe I didn't finish a thing.
Okay.
I started a bunch of like little tiny things on the side and then just went and finished it.
I don't think you can go to the Tin Tower anyway. I did end up going to the Tin Tower to see if silver was different than gold. But there was a guy standing on the stairs, and he told me that he wanted me to go get a rainbow wing, which I don't even think I'm going to get until, like, the post-end game.
Yeah, I couldn't get any either.
No, you also need a rainbow wing?
I need a feather, yeah.
Yeah, you're going to get a rainbow wing before I do. You get a rainbow wing before the end of the game. I get a rainbow wing after the Elite Four.
Rainbow wing.
Yeah.
That sounds funny.
They call it the rainbow wing, but it's a feather.
Yeah.
Yeah, we saw that in Journeys, too. They still called it a rainbow wing.
Those jerks.
And
but
it was a feather.
I also didn't go back to the Burn Tower and get the legendary Pokemon that's there, but I bet you did.
I didn't. No.
No?
No.
Oh.
Because for most of the tower, I remember from last week, you need to get Rock Smash.
Oh, okay.
And we don't have Rock Smash yet.
So what did you end up doing first?
Like I said, I did go to the Tin Tower, and they were like, no, you ain't cool enough. And I was like, oh, okay, that's fair. And I also wrote, can't progress to the Burn Tower without Rock Smash, so instead I headed east along Route 42.
Oh, you went that way?
I went to the right.
Oh, I did not.
No, you went to the left on Route 38.
What's to the right?
So on Route 42, there is a surf path. That is the only thing that is to the east. And I surfed along, and I caught a Goldeen, who I named Goldie.
Cute. You went fishing.
I went fishing. And then I got to Mahogany Town, where there was a bunch of things going down that I knew would be going down because I know what happens in the story, but you can't interact with it, which was interesting. Because I thought that it would be like Red and Blue, where you can just go forward and interact with the story like ahead of where you're at. But no, it literally would not let me interact with the story.
Okay.
So I was like, oh, that's interesting.
That's funny.
So I went north of Mahogany Town to Route 43, where I caught 2 Pokemon. I caught a Flaffy.
Flaffy.
And it's the evolved form of Mareep.
I did see one of those.
Oh, you saw one?
I saw one somewhere, yeah.
Oh, it might have been a trainer had it.
Yeah.
So I caught a Flaffy, and its name is Flu.
Cute. I love that.
It was going to be Floof, but I accidentally hit B, and then I hit Start, which... yeah, so its name is Flu, the Flaffy. And then I also caught a Giraffarig, which you probably haven't seen before.
I don't know what that is. Giraffe? Is it a giraffe thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you saw it in Journeys, but I don't think you've ever encountered one in the game.
No.
And its name is Horsey.
Horsey.
Yeah.
Isn't there a Pokemon named Horsey?
Yeah, that's with SEA. This is SEY.
Oh, cute. You have some cuties this week.
Yeah, and then I also went and looked, and for anyone interested who's played this game before, the special Pokemon is there, and you can interact with it, but none of the story triggers are there. I just thought that was neat. I tried catching it a few times, but it didn't work, so I left.
Oh, that's funny.
I did not catch it.
I don't know what you're talking about. So
I know.
no spoilers.
That's 2 weeks from now, so we'll get there.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
We'll get there when we get there. But I just went back. I went back to Eckertique after that.
Okay, so you then probably went west.
Yes.
After where I started.
Right. So now...
So I went west and I started at the farm.
Route 38, yeah.
Yep. And after 2 weeks ago where I said, Whitney, I never want to see a Miltank again. Never, ever want to see a Miltank. Of course, there's a Miltank farm.
Of course there is.
And the very first thing that I did was I caught a freaking Miltank.
Oh?
Yeah.
What did you name it?
Milk Duds.
Milk Duds.
Yeah.
Still going with candy.
Still going with the
Awesome.
candy. Also, you know how last week I was like, yeah, I'm going to grind so hard and I'm going to catch all the Pokemon that I missed? Miltank was the only Pokemon I caught this week.
Oh, no.
I only caught one.
Oh, no.
Yeah. I planned to catch Miltank and to box it. I planned that. But, oh my gosh, my Miltank is just so strong that...
You used Miltank.
I used
You've come around on Miltank.
I still hate it every time it comes out. Every time I see its little cow face, I'm like, no, I don't want you in my life. But it's just so strong, I can't not use it.
Do you play with sound on?
Sometimes.
Yeah. So you've heard it's like...
Yeah, and it makes me so angry every time I do.
Oh, no. I thought it would endear itself to you.
No, I'm still angry at it.
It's just got such a cute little...
It's just so strong and so good.
Did you go into the barn?
I went to the barn. I went to the farm and into the barn, and I saw the Moo is sick. Poor Moo.
Poor Moo.
And they were like, oh, give him a berry. So, well, like, give him a lot of berries. So I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to cure Moo. I'm going to give him all my berries. I gave him a berry. I only had one.
Right.
Dang, so I'm useless. So I ran away. I said, good luck with your cow, and I never looked back.
Oh, no.
I know. I got so distracted by other things in the game that I completely was like, nope, sorry, done with the farm. I don't know what you want me to do. Maybe I'll go back there later, but I feel like there's so many other things I need to go back and do that I haven't even thought about since the first time that they came up.
Right.
Yeah, so this game, I feel like this week I'm noticing so many little side quest things that are happening, but I'm never going to finish them.
You might. We got something that might help with that.
Oh, yeah.
This week.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we'll get to that.
Anyway, I like Miltank because because my Miltank, I don't like it, but I'll say this, that I had him in a fight and Miltank got paralyzed but kept fighting. Like, it said paralyzed, but it didn't even like didn't fathom it. It was like, I'm just gonna keep fighting. No, it was fine. I like what you did there. Nice.
Yeah.
Anyway, how did your farm go?
Well, on Route 38, I found my Versus Seeker.
Oh.
Yeah. It was a beauty named Valerie.
Valerie. I remember Valerie.
Yeah. So she walks up to you and she says, "You're a cute trainer.
You're cute. Yeah.
Let me see your Pokemon."
Yep.
And then after you beat her, if you talk to her again, she says, "Looking at Pokemon always helps calm my nerves." And it's like, what was wrong with your nerves? After calling me a cute trainer? What was wrong with your nerves, Valerie? What were you thinking of? Why did you need calming down?
Wow.
I think Valerie is a nonce. That's no good.
Wow.
No good.
No good.
You're an adult woman, Valerie. Keep it together.
Are you sure she's an adult?
Fairly certain. I think the beauties are supposed to be in their 20s.
I'm confused. Well, she's got... she needs some therapy.
I also caught a Meowth.
Did you?
Yeah, his name is Mewth.
Oh, I like that.
I was going to name him Mew, but then I remembered that specifically Smogon doesn't like when you name Pokemon other Pokemon's names. So for whatever reason, I was like, oh, well, then I'll just call my Meowth something else.
I have a question.
Yeah.
What's a Smogon?
That's the Pokemon battler that we used. You don't remember? The Pokemon battler. You and I, we made our teams and we... Last generation and we did...
I'm so confused.
A Patreon video for it.
Yeah, okay. I just didn't know what it was called. Anyway.
So yeah, Meowth is named Mewth.
Cute.
Oh, I also caught a Miltank.
Did you?
Its name is Milky's.
Milky's? Oh,
Milky's
boy.
the Miltank. Yeah.
Wow.
And I saw Moo Moo Farm just like you, and the sick Miltank.
Yep.
And I felt bad. So I gave it 2 berries, and I'm collecting more berries
Aww,
to give it.
So nice.
I think it's like a lot of berries. I think it's like 9 berries or something to heal it
Can
fully.
we carry more than one?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
You just
okay.
have to find
We
the
gotta
berry
find
trees,
them.
and they're kind of few and far between compared to the other berry trees and the apricorn trees, which are
Gotcha.
everywhere.
Yeah.
And then there's Route 39. Do you have any notes about Route 39? It's like the short route between the farm and
No,
Olivine.
Nope. I just battled 3 trainers and they were easy.
Yeah.
Got to level up a little bit. And Miltank really tried to prove to me that she was worth anything. So I'm going to continue to use her. But then I got to Olivine.
I also didn't make any notes about Route 39. But we get to Olivine.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much the only thing to do here right now is to go to the lighthouse.
Yeah, but first you run into...
Oh, yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
when you enter the city, you run into your rival.
Yeah, Nibs, the jerk. He just told me he wanted to let all the sick Pokemon die.
And he also told you he had no time for weaklings
Yeah, I
like
had no
you.
time for weaklings like me.
Woof.
Which is pretty true, but it's okay.
What a turkey.
Yeah.
Get out of here, Malcolm. I like how he calls us weaklings, but he hasn't won against me one time.
I know, he's literally on the same page as me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then,
So then,
we go to the lighthouse. Or did you do anything else in town?
I got a good rod.
Oh, yes, you're right. You do get the good rod here.
I never went fishing, though, because I forgot about it until just now when I read my notes.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. At least I remember now that I have a good rod and I can go fishing.
Oh, and I also revealed something to you this week that I forgot to reveal to you in the first week, but now you know, which is the select option in your menu, which you thought was to sell items.
Oh, yeah. I thought SEL meant sell and
Yeah.
not select. So
Yeah, it later in the next generation onward, they call it register.
okay.
Yeah, so it's a
That'll
lot
help a
easier to
little
understand, but yeah, in this it's select and
Not sell.
Not
That helps
sell.
a lot. Yeah.
and so that would you can put your rod on there, and that's how you fish easy. is
Okay.
You would put your rod under your registry,
Sell.
and then you just hit select, and it'll bring your rod out.
Dang.
Dang.
It's that easy.
Okay.
The lighthouse.
Normally I have my bike on it though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
How's the lighthouse?
Lighthouse. I don't. It was easy, but I have one note about it, but I will let you go first. No, oh, you have no notes about the lighthouse either. You got puzzled for a bit. You didn't know how to get to the top. If you remember, I had to tell you the secret
Oh, yeah.
of falling through the holes.
I figured there was something with the holes, but I only fell through one hole.
Yeah, and then you
And it
made
was
it to the
easy.
top. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's not much of a puzzle. It's
Yeah, I wrote no notes about the lighthouse. It was just cool to like train up some Pokemon and fight some people, and then
There was one character in here.
Who?
One trainer in here, and I thought that you would make a note about it.
which one? Oh wait. I'm pretty sure I know which one, but
Oh, yeah?
yeah. Is this the guy with the buff bod?
No, you're thinking of the sailor. I can't even remember
No,
his name.
this isn't a sailor.
No?
He called my Pokemon weak, and he said he was proud of his buff bod.
Oh, no.
I don't remember where this was, but this was my Versus Seeker. This
Okay,
was
no.
really creepy.
My thought was
What
you were
guy?
going to talk about Gentleman Preston.
Preston.
Gentleman Preston is one of the gentlemen, like the gentleman types with the cane and the top hats.
I don't remember running into a gentleman here.
Yeah, he's in the lighthouse. And
What did he do?
His name is Gentleman Preston, and when you run into him, he says, "Me and my Pokemon have traveled all around the world," and he has 2 Growlithes.
These 2 mother bleeping Growlithes. Oh no!
And in episode 3 of our first season, he was your Versus Seeker.
He was my Versus Seeker.
He's back again.
He's back. He was on the boat.
Yeah, he was on the SSN.
Traveling
That's
the
right.
world.
I definitely thought you were going to point that out.
I did not even notice that.
Isn't that cute?
That's so funny. Okay,
they brought him back.
I never would have even... No idea. Okay, he is my Versus Seeker officially now.
Okay, and Buff Bod Guy is your second Versus Seeker.
Funny. He was funny.
Yeah, some of the sailors in here were funny too. But I was like, oh, Gentleman Preston, I definitely have to write about him.
Oh, man. I need to go back and visit him. That's so funny.
It's funny because I just recently re-listened to episode 3.
Oh, really?
So when I ran into Preston, I was like, it's you again.
I just never would have remembered his name. That's why it didn't ring a bell.
Well, because they weren't named in the first game.
Oh,
he was just Gentleman, but he had the exact same
2 Growliths
thing and the 2 Growliths. But when you talk to him again after you beat him, he says something about like how Jasmine looks after the lighthouse. So it's not like I thought he would say something like, "Oh, I used to be in Kanto 3 years ago."
Or aboard the SSN or something. Yeah.
I travel the world on a cruise liner, the SSN. But no, he's like, Jasmine, even though she's young, she looks after the lighthouse. And I was like, okay.
Did not ring a bell.
After the we get to the top of the lighthouse, and the aforementioned Jasmine is at the top of the lighthouse. And what did you think about Jasmine?
No, she's kind of boring. She was just helping them on.
Well, what if I were to tell you that she is the 6th gym leader?
Okay. Well, she seems a little bit whiny, so it's fine.
Oh, does she? I don't know. I thought she seemed caring.
Oh, good. Well,
and
she'll be easy.
What was the Pokemon? Did you check and see what the Pokemon was?
Yeah.
What was it?
What was it?
Its name is Amphi.
I don't know what it was. I didn't check it.
It's an Ampharos.
Oh. I just checked its name.
Yeah, Amphi the Ampharos.
Makes sense.
Wasn't it Amphi? I think it was Amphi.
Something like that. I didn't write it down, but yes.
I think so.
Question mark.
Oh, crap.
There'll be a review next week.
There will be exactly. I'm pretty sure it's Amphi. Anyway.
Sure.
So that's Jasmine and her Ampharos, who runs the lighthouse. And then she asks us to go to Cianwood to get her sick Ampharos some medicine.
Yep.
So we're like, okie dokie. And then I went down to the dock because I couldn't remember where to go.
I did not go to the dock.
I tried to go to Cianwood off the dock, and the guy was like, you can't go through here. And I was like, I got to get to Cianwood, my guy. And he was like, no, sorry, too dangerous.
Too dangerous to go alone.
And I was like,
take this Miltank.
My boy. I went fishing on the dock because I didn't know what else to do for a bit. And I caught 2 Pokemon there.
What'd you catch?
I caught Mr. Krabs, the Krabby.
The Krabby? That's a perfect name.
And I caught Sparky the Chincho.
What's a Chincho?
Yeah.
That's new.
Yeah. You're going to have to grab a good rod and go over there and have a quick little fish spot. Because that's the only place you can catch Chincho.
Okay.
Is off the dock. I'm pretty sure. Maybe it's in other places. But it's one of the places you can catch it is off the dock. Just south of Olivine. But then I remembered where to go. And I showed you where to go.
You showed me where to go, yeah.
Down Route 40 towards the Whirl Islands.
Mm-hmm.
And we run into a million Tentacool.
A million. Ugh, annoying. I never want to see a squid again.
I caught one, and I called it Jennifer, because you and I were talking about it. I think Jennifer Coolidge?
Coolidge? Yeah.
Coolidge?
Yeah. Oh, that's why you asked me what her name was.
Because it's Jennifer Tentacoolidge.
Oh, gosh. Oh, man, that's funny. That's pretty funny.
And then I also caught Cruella the Tentacruel.
I love that name. I love it. That's perfect.
And then Well, that was pretty much it for me. And then I got to, like, I fought all the swimmers and on my way to Cianwood, but there wasn't really anything eventful. They all had like regular water Pokemon. Like some of them had Horsey and
Yeah, they were pretty easy.
yeah, there was nothing eventful that happened, unfortunately. And I was just kind of trying to get done so that we could record.
Same.
So that was all I was focused on through this leg or this part of the leg.
Let's just get to the gym.
Just get to the gym and get it over with. Because I couldn't remember if there was anything that we had to do on the island once we got there, but there isn't. Did you do anything on Route 40 or 41? No.
Nope.
Once you get to Cianwood, if you go into the house that's right to the northwest of the Pokemon Center, there's a guy who was bullied by Nibs. Did you talk to him?
Yes, I did.
And
He asked if I would watch one of his Pokemon.
And?
I didn't have any room, so I said no.
Oh.
So I haven't yet. But you can tell me about it if you did.
Yes, I did.
Okay, tell me.
His name is Shucky, and he is something called a Shuckle.
A Shuckle?
A Shuckle. So he's Shucky the Shuckle.
Cute.
And he has a berry on him, which you can take.
Nice. Just take the berry from
That's what I did, because I'm going to give it to Miltank. And unfortunately, Shucky is not a bird. He is a rock bug.
Did you give him back?
No, I put him in my box.
Wait, you're keeping him?
I'm keeping him.
Oh.
He's my Shuckle now.
He just gave you his... Wow.
Yeah, unfortunately, he just gave it... That is what we call a trauma response. Poor bully kid.
Yeah. He just gives up his Pokemon.
Yeah, he's been conditioned, apparently.
Aww.
And so he gave me his Pokemon, and that was sad.
Rude.
And I was like, okay, well, if you're sure, I'm never using this.
I don't
Shuckle's cool, but it's not good.
Okay.
Like, Rock is a very good type, but Bug is not.
Yeah.
I hate
That's
that
fair.
it isn't. It will eventually become a good type, like, but that's way down the line. That's like Generation 6.
Oof.
So we got a long ways to go before Bug is any good.
Okay. I won't go take a Shuckle then.
Shuckle has nothing for attack or special attack.
Nice.
All of its stats are in its defense and special defense. Still to this day, it has some of the highest defense and special defense in the game.
Oh boy.
But it also has really low HP.
So not worth it. I'd give it away too.
Yeah. Well, I'm not giving it away. I'm just tucking it in a box and probably never thinking of it again. But it's not a bird, so.
It's not a bird.
So we're going to take a quick break, and then we will come back with our Pokemon Center check-in.
Sounds good.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back, Jaylee. Welcome back, Pokemaniacs. Sorry, I forgot.
There you go.
Welcome back, Pokemaniacs. Welcome back, Jaylee, from our break.
Woohoo.
I'm happy that we are halfway through the gyms now.
Oh yeah, we totally are.
I guess this is the 5th gym, so a little over halfway through the gyms now.
Nice.
I'm going to just tell you what my reserves and squad are now. This is, for anyone who hasn't played these games before, this is the fighting gym. My reserves for this gym, these are the Pokemon, again, I should explain this every time, and I don't, and I feel like it's maybe a failure on my part because there might be people who are like starting with this episode and they don't understand why I'm doing this to myself. I'm doing a challenge that I self-imposed on myself. It's called the Gym Leader Challenge, or at least that's what I'm calling it. And what it is it is not a Nuzlocke. I want to put that up first because people always assume that if you're doing a challenge, you're doing a Nuzlocke. I don't like letting Pokemon go, so not a Nuzlocke. If my Pokemon faint, it's no big deal. It is not a Nuzlocke, but what it is I can only have Pokemon that share a type. They can be dual type Pokemon, but as long as one of their types matches the theme of my team. My theme for this generation of games is flying type.
Because you love birds.
Because I love birds. And also it was just, I don't know. Johto has a lot of cool flying types.
It's working out for you.
It is. I like it. And I can't have more Pokemon than the gym leader of the gym has.
Right.
And I also cannot out-level his highest level Pokemon.
That is a challenge.
In this case, it was 2 Pokemon, and level 30 was the cap.
Yep.
And I did, by the end of the gym, I out-leveled him, but that was an accident.
Did you?
Yes.
Oh, no.
I went in
again.
with 2 Pokemon who were at his level, but then I leveled up because I only had the 2 Pokemon. So I was literally trying to juggle them so that they wouldn't gain too much experience, but it didn't matter because there's so many Pokemon in the gym that I just ended up leveling up both of them.
I'm so far behind.
My reserves to start. These are the Pokemon I did not bring into the gym.
Yep.
Nils, my level 26 Noctowl.
Dang.
Sorry, Noctowl, but like it has good speed, really decent special defense, but all of its other stats are like, especially its attack and its defense, and that's what you really need going into this gym, is either you need a really high attack or you need some special moves. Mm-hmm. And since all my Pokemon are flying type, then none of them have special moves. Because flying is a physical type in this generation.
Oh.
So Noctowl got boxed, unfortunately. Jack, my level 28 Gyarados. No flying type moves.
No.
It has Dragon Rage, which would have helped a lot, but it has Dragon Rage, Bite, Surf, and Tackle, none of which would do really well in this gym. So he got boxed. Early Bird, my level 30 Pidgey.
Oh no.
Almost brought Pidgey in. But then one of my other Pokemon learned a move that was better than the one that Pidgey knew, my Pidgeotto knew. Because Pidgeotto at this point only has Gust, and that's just like a weak flying type move. Yeah. So unfortunately, Early Bird also got boxed. Though I really like Early Bird.
Yeah.
At this point, Early Bird knows Gust, Mud Slap, because that's who I taught Mud Slap to, Quick Attack, and Whirlwind. And none of those are like
amazing.
They're not gonna help. Starman, my level 22 Ledian. Eventually, Ledian will be very helpful. It's a support type Pokemon, not an attacker.
It's a support.
So it's got good speed, good special defense, like actually really good special defense. I think it's got some of the highest special defense out of my teammates.
I'm curious to know who you brought in.
But until it learns certain moves, it's not going to be helpful until it learns them, unfortunately. So it's going to be way later in the game that I start using Starman, legitimately on my team. Shelly, Togetic, level 21. Again, same situation as Ledian. It's a support Pokemon. It doesn't learn anything offensive, like almost period. It'll learn some good support moves, but that won't be until later. And then finally, my last reserve is Dandy, level 20 Skiploom. I haven't worked on it at all. And
that's fair.
Really
I have
sad.
a lot of those.
I want to, though, because I really like Jumpluff, which is its evolved form, but it doesn't learn anything useful until like level 45.
Ew.
Yeah, so it's going to be a while before I bring Skiploom back out, too.
No.
My squad, the 2 Pokemon that I did bring in, I think you can guess one of them, at least.
I can.
Because you were probably listening for her name.
Yeah.
So, Lace. My level 31
Sexy
Scyther.
Scyther makes a return.
So, she did very well.
Yeah.
At level 30, she learned Wing Attack.
Nice.
And that's the reason why Pidgeotto didn't come in. And my other team member was Dr. Teeth, my level 30...
Zubat.
Crobat.
What?
Yeah, you don't know what Crobat is.
I don't know what a Crobat is.
My level 31 Crobat.
You're so leveled up.
So Golbat in this generation got a 3rd evolution.
Weird, I've never heard of this before.
It's a happiness evolution.
Aww.
And so I have a Crobat now.
Cute.
And it only took one level after it became a Golbat for it to evolve into a Crobat. Yeah.
Weird.
Which is really
He
funny.
must have been really happy with you.
I think so.
Cute.
So yeah, that is my squad. Dr. Teeth, level 31 Crobat. Lace, my level 31 Scyther. And that is how I beat the gym. What about you?
My team hasn't changed too much. I'm liking what I'm working with, but they're still low levels. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't know how you're leveling up super quickly. I suck. Anyway, first one is Hershey, my ferret, level 24. I feel like it's been 24 forever. Whoppers, my whooper, whatever.
Quagsire.
That thing, yeah. Level 24. Skittles, my Quilava, level 24. Nerds, my Nidorina. The low one. 19, level 19. I brought Milk Duds in.
Okay. Oh, so you boxed Nidorino.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
For milk. So, okay, yeah.
For Milk Duds.
Okay.
Yeah. My Miltank, level 25.
You caught it at, what, 13?
I think even lower than that. Yeah.
That's where all your leveling went.
That's where all my leveling went, was Miltank. Like, that's all I used. Because it's so strong. It knows Stomp and Milk Drink already, and it's so strong.
And rollout?
No, not rollout yet.
Oh.
I know. You must
Maybe you have to TM it.
Maybe I have to. And then the last one I brought in, I wasn't planning on using it at the gym at all because of the level and what it is, but I brought in my mini egg, my Togepi.
Oh.
It's level 8.
Oh.
Because I wanted to just like switch train him and get him leveled up because I wanted him to evolve because I realized I don't have a flying Pokemon other than him and my Pidgey, and I don't want to use Pidgey. I don't know why. It's boring to me. So I'll try, but here's the thing. My Togepi is mad at me already.
Yeah?
Yeah, I accidentally fainted it once.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
And you boxed it.
No, he's still out.
Yeah, no, but you boxed it,
before.
Yeah, when it hatched.
So he's not happy.
No, because
No.
it hatches at 120 happiness, I think.
How do you tell what their happiness is?
You have to talk to that lady.
Oh, talk to the person. Right.
Yeah,
Okay. Well,
and she'll tell you kind of like what range it's at.
Okay.
Do you remember the Haircut Brothers I told you about?
Yes.
Like 3 episodes
a long
ago
time
or
ago.
2 episodes ago?
Yeah, I'll go get its haircut.
Yeah.
I'll make
Every
it
day.
happy again. Oh.
It's okay. It's okay. Every day you can go get it cut once. And then each brother has a chance to give you a random increase from 1 to 6, I think, or something like that. Anyway, it's okay. It won't take long.
It's gonna take long, but it's okay. I need a flying Pokemon, so that'll be what I work on next.
Okay. So the gym is the fighting type gym. All the Pokemon, or all the trainers in here, rather, are black belts. Mm-hmm. And one of them, so one has a Hitmonlee, one has a Hitmonchan, one has a Machop and a Macho.
Yeah.
And one of them that I made a note about is named Knob.
Yeah, I saw Knob.
Yeah. So that is because the translator for the Pokemon games, his name was Knob Ogasawara.
Oh.
So it's named after him.
So they put him in the game.
Yeah. He also gets I think in Fire Red Leaf Green, I think he also has a character named after him. But yeah.
I like that.
So I just needed to point that out. But
I like that.
Did you have any other notes about the gym?
The gym was easy. I really liked... Can I talk about Chuck?
Sure. Yeah. Okay. So the leader's name is Chuck.
The leader's name is Chuck. I really like when you first talk to him. He's like, words are not enough. Let our fists do the talking. And then he starts doing like really weird noises. And then he throws a rock. Oh, it's so funny. I laughed so hard as I didn't expect anything. And then all of a sudden he turns to the side and this rock goes flying. You're like, oh my God. Who is this creepy weirdo dude?
And then he says, what do you mean that has nothing to do with Pokemon?
Yeah. It's so funny. I loved it. But okay. So the first time I went in, my Pokemon were really, really weak. And he has 2 Pokemon.
Yep. A level 28 Primeape.
Yes.
And a level 30 Poliwrath.
Poliwrath, that's what it is. His Poliwrath whited me out.
Oh, did it?
Went through all of my Pokemon. That's how my Togepi fainted.
That makes sense, because
He was
Miltank and Togepi are both normal type, which means they're weak to fighting.
So the first time I went through the gym, he whited me out. But the second time I was smart and I taught Attract to my Miltank. I took some pages out of
Whitney's
book.
You are learning from your least favorite gym leader.
I hate her so much, but
that's so funny.
It's working. So
it's amazing.
Miltank attracted Poliwrath,
yep.
and it couldn't do anything to me because it was so in love with my Miltank. And then Miltank, I won. I fainted. I'm like, easy peasy.
Yeah. So you attract, and then you stomp.
Yeah.
And hope that they flinch.
Which is how I work in real life too.
Oh, is it?
I'm just kidding. Or am I? Anyway, yeah, so I beat the gym. How'd it go for you?
Oh, really easy.
Yeah.
I'm the flying type gym leader.
I'm the flying type.
I had a natural advantage, but even without my advantage of super effective,
yeah,
this is just one of the easiest gyms in this region.
It's nice. I liked it.
Like Morty and Chuck are just simple. And that's really nice after Whitney.
It really is. I was scared after Whitney. I was like, oh no, this game's just going to get harder and harder and I'm not going to finish it.
Right. But luckily we get a reprieve with these two.
Yep.
The next gym leader is another difficulty spike.
Okay.
So she's hard.
Okay.
But then after that, the next guy is easy. And then after him, the next lady is hard.
Dang.
Yeah.
What's with the women?
I don't know. Yeah, that is funny, isn't it?
Strong female leads in this or
yeah,
what?
Faulkner, easy. Bugsy, easy. Both men.
I thought Bugsy was a girl. I'm not going to lie. Not like
Whitney,
it matters.
Hard. Morty, easy. Chuck, easy. Jasmine, hard. And then, easy, hard. That's interesting.
Interesting.
I didn't even think about that before. Girl power.
Girl power.
And also...
are they all whiny? Like Whitney?
No.
Oh.
No, Jasmine is strong and is... Well, no, it's kind of whiny. You'll see. Actually, she's worse than whiny. You'll see. You'll see.
Sounds good.
It's ridiculous. It's like it's kind of similar to how Whitney acted. Remember how she like refused to give us the badge?
Yeah.
It's kind of very, very similar.
Okay.
But I'm thinking ahead to the Elite Four, and the hardest Elite Four member, at least in my mind, is also a woman. So that's interesting.
That's weird.
Yeah, that's funny. I guess we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
But we are going to take another quick break, and we will come back with Pokemon Academy. See you soon. Welcome back, Jaylee, from our break. Welcome back, Pokemaniacs. I forgot to mention my time and Pokedex numbers during the Pokedex or the Poke Center check-in.
You don't want to know. Anyway.
Mine is my time is 25:28.
Oh, nice.
Which is only 3 hours. I think that's like the shortest amount of time that I've spent so far.
Nice.
On a leg. Next leg's going to be even shorter though, so that's
really?
funny. Yeah.
Okay.
And then my Pokedex numbers are 55 Pokemon caught, 115 Pokemon seen.
Oh, dang, really?
Yeah.
Good job.
Thanks.
My time, I'm just starting it up here. Bear with me. Cut this out a little bit. My time is 13 hours, 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
My Pokedex is not enough seen and not enough caught.
You still don't want to mention, hey?
No. Literally, you'll be so mad at me.
For posterity's sake.
Just guess how many Pokemon I have.
36.
Caught?
36 caught.
I'm not going to, no.
28 caught.
I'm not telling you, but...
Come on! The fans need to know.
They don't, because I have not played enough. And I can't catch anything because the balls suck and they run away from me. And I only caught 20 Pokemon, but I can't catch anymore. I'm only at 20.
How many seen?
It doesn't tell me.
Well, it does in your Pokedex.
Oh, well.
Anyway.
Not enough.
Okay. Well, you're about to see another Pokemon right away here.
Good segue.
Because we are in the Pokemon Academy. This is the Pokemon.
This looks like an eyeball with two things on the side.
It does kind of.
It's the swirly Poliwrath.
It is Poliwrath.
Yay! Oh, that's his fists.
Do you know how to tell the difference between Poliwhirl and Poliwrath?
Poliwrath is... Oh, hold on. Poliwhirl has the tail and he's cute, and Poliwrath is an angry little guy.
Poliwag has the tail.
Poliwag. Oh,
Poliwhirl's the middle evolution.
It's got to be with the swirl.
That's right. That is exactly right.
Let me guess. Hold on. Is it the direction
of
the swirl?
It is exactly right.
Oh.
Poliwhirl's direction
so good.
is backwards compared to Poliwrath.
Do they look exactly the same otherwise? Or is
Poliwrath
angrier?
Poliwrath is angry
angrier.
and Poliwhirl is kind of like dopey looking.
I got this Pokemon thing in the bag. Like, I'm so good.
Good job.
Good job.
I'm proud of you for knowing that.
Oh, thank you. I love praise.
Before you stomp, right?
Before I stomp, yeah. You're getting it.
Okay, I'm going to tell you some things about Poliwrath now.
Tell me, I'm going to snack.
Okay. So the Who's That trivia. A man in Gold and Silver later on in the game, and in the remakes Heart Gold and Soul Silver, with a Poliwrath, says that he hopes that it'll one day evolve into a frog Pokemon. Although the Pokemon that he was likely thinking about is a Pokemon named Politoed, which does exist in this game.
That's a thing?
It is far too late, as it is a Poliwrath that he has, not a Poliwhirl. Poliwhirl can evolve into Politoed by being traded while holding King's Rock, but Poliwrath has already been evolved.
It's cute!
Yeah! Isn't it?
Oh, I love that.
So how Poliwrath and Politoed differ is Poliwrath, of course, is high attack and like good defenses, where Politoed, I think, is like increased special attack and then good defenses.
Politoed is the cuter version.
An official design of Poliwrath revealed on Game Freak's official Japanese website in 1997 depicts it wearing a crown, very similar to what the King's Rock item looks like, which is the necessary item to evolve Poliwhirl into Politoed. In some illustrations, Poliwrath is depicted as having 4 fingers instead of its usual 3. That's just a mistake in illustration. I thought that was an interesting thing to point out. Poliwag and its entire family are based on something known as the glass frog, which I told you about before, but a type of frog whose organs can be seen through their transparent skin. Thus, the spiral design on the stomach of the Poliwag line.
Cool.
While fully evolved, Poliwrath has not yet metamorphosed into a fully developed frog, which happens in real-life animals and is known as neoteny. There we go. Which is the same process that axolotls are caused by, which we talked about last week, where an animal retains its juvenile traits into what could be considered its adulthood.
I had to look up metamorphosed because that didn't sound like a real word.
It's actually what Pokemon do. They don't evolve, they metamorphose. But we call it evolve. Probably because metamorphose is a little bit harder to say.
Yeah, and already was taken by the animal show.
Show?
Yeah. Animorphs.
Oh! It was a book series.
It was a show, too.
It got turned into a show, yeah.
And not a very good show.
Not a very good show.
No, the books were.
They had budget limitations. Did you know that it was done by the same studio who did Goosebumps?
What?
And
really?
They're Canadian.
What?
Isn't that amazing?
Goosebumps is amazing.
Goosebumps is amazing. But while Goosebumps was a serial and could be done on a shoestring budget on purpose and looked like it, and it was fine because it kind of added to the campiness of the show.
Yeah. Animorphs
shouldn't have been.
No, but it was.
But it was. And it was also released parallel to the books. The books, K.A. Applegate and her partner, Michael something or other. They hadn't finished writing the books before the show started coming out.
Oh,
That's
no.
always a bad rap.
Oh, no.
But it's because the show wasn't meant to be a faithful adaptation of the books. It was a commercial for the books.
Oh,
For
weird.
Scholastic School Fairs, to be fair, like that's what it boils down to. It was a greedy thing from Scholastic. But anyway, let's not get into that.
Okay. Scholastic book fairs were amazing, though.
They were.
Yeah.
They were amazing, but they were also
can't be
greedy.
commercials.
Anyway.
It's fine. It's fine.
The name Polyrath somewhat clearly comes from the portmanteau of pollywog, which is a colloquial term for tadpole,
Aw.
and wrath, the emotion. While the Japanese name, which is Nyorobon, likely comes from the Japanese onomatopoeia for wriggling, which is Nyoro, and the word bo, which roughly means boy or son.
Oh, cute.
Yeah. So he is literally the Wriggly Boy.
Wriggly boy.
And I forgot to say this, but Polyrath is the tadpole Pokemon.
Yes.
And I forgot to say it last week too, but Stantler is the bighorn Pokemon.
Oh.
Yeah, I meant to be doing that kind of more like a Pokedex thing where
That's
I
okay.
give the...
Aw, you're Pokedex Mackenzie.
Yeah. And you'll see here in my notes, I wrote that Polyrath, tadpole Pokemon, is also the boy.
The boy.
Because he's the boy.
He is the boy.
I was so excited to see him today because I love Polyrath. He's cool.
Cute.
I said today,
Yeah, but that's okay.
I meant this week.
We understand you.
Yeah. That's it.
That was fun.
That's all I have on Polyrath.
That was fun.
Wriggly Boy.
I'm going to post some cute pictures of the Wriggly Boy on our Instagram.
Nice.
Yeah, thank you all for following us on Instagram at Route to Victory Road Podcast. We like to hear from you and like to hear from your journeys as you play along with us.
And thank you so much for listening this week and every week. So next week, we'll be playing to Olivine City Gym. The gym leader there, which we all already know because of the story, spoilers, is Jasmine. Jasmine has 3 Pokemon this time. And her max level Pokemon is 35.
Oh, that's such a long ways away. I better get working now.
Yeah. But this is going to be a very short route as well, or a very short leg.
Okay, cool.
Very short, especially because at the end of this week, we were given Fly after beating Cianwood City
So I can
Gym.
go anywhere I want. No, I can't. I don't have a Pokemon to teach it to.
Oh, that's true.
Well, I have a Pidgey, but I don't want to use them. Okay, so I need to make my Togepi happy first. Oh boy, this is going to be a long week.
I don't know that Togetic learns Fly.
He can't?
I don't know.
But he's flyable.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Okay, well, Pidgey, you're up.
But we'll see you next week when we go to Olivine City. We'll see you next time on the route to Victory Road.
There it is.
And the quote this week comes from Brock from the anime. And he says, "A Caterpie may change into a Butterfree, but the heart that beats inside remains the same."
That voice is perfect.
Thank
You're
you.
so good.
You're so good.
You're so good.
Have a good day, everybody. Have a good week. We'll see you next Friday.
Bye-bye.
You play through the original 9.
Thank you. Hello? Yeah, I'll let you in. Thank you. My Amazon package is here. Continue.